You are listening to Christian Audio's production of Take Your Life Back, How to Stop Letting the Past and Other People Control You, by Stephen Arterburn and David Stoop. This book is read by Tom Parks. This audio recording was produced in 2016 by Christian Audio, which owns the copyright. No portion of this recording may be reproduced for any reason without prior written consent from Christian Audio. This edition issued by contractual arrangement with Tyndale House Publishers. Originally published in English as Take Your Life Back, How to Stop Letting the Past and Other People Control You. Copyright 2016 by Stephen Arterburn and David Stoop, all rights reserved. Please visit christianaudio.com, facebook.com/christianaudio, or twitter.com/christianaudio to offer your impressions of this work and to explore additional titles. Introduction. We commend you for picking up this audiobook. Your interest shows an awareness that your life can be better and that something needs to change in order for this to happen. Maybe you've tried other things that haven't worked, and maybe you don't have a lot of hope that things can actually get better, but that's where we come in. Numerous formulas and plans are available to help you find healing, purpose, and meaning, and we've written a few of them ourselves. Such plans and formulas will succeed if you can work them. But it's not easy to follow a plan if something or someone has a hold on your life. If there is a force within you or around you that continues to exert power over your life, power that overwhelms your best intentions, sabotages your greatest efforts, and frustrates your deepest desires, then no formula or set of keys or steps will help you until you are able to take your life back. True freedom comes when you gain the strength to no longer live in reaction to the negative power whose destructive control has kept you from living the life you were meant to live. When I, Steve, was a young man, a force within me controlled everything in my life. It derailed the use of every talent, gift, and skill I possessed. It saturated my life with a deep darkness and the most penetrating pain imaginable. At times it kept me locked in my room and stuck in my bed. There were days when my only goal was to break the oppressive bondage long enough to get out of bed, stand up, and walk farther than the bathroom, at least to the kitchen, where I could catch a glimpse of outside light. The hold on my life was so strong and so powerful that it almost killed me. I'll tell you more about that later in the book, but for now, suffice it to say that I have seen the pit from the inside. The force that controls your life may be similar to the one that controlled mine, and it may be destroying any potential for joy or meaning to rise up in your life. If you're at all like I was, you may feel all bound up with shame, and until you take command of it and remove it from the center of your world, nothing will ever get better. But don't despair. That's why we're here to help you. Because shame is so common and so destructive, we want to establish right here in the introduction that our desire, our goal, is for you to listen to this book without experiencing even a single pang of shame for where you are, where you've been, or what you've been through. Both of us, Steve and David, have had to deal with our own deep-seated shame. And just like you, most likely, we both have experienced some form of shaming from well-meaning professionals whose perspective and approach seemed so far above and beyond where we'd been. If you desire something better and want to take a significant step toward living differently, you can be assured that we're walking the pathway to freedom right along with you. We will show you how to move from reactive attitudes and behaviors to a place where you can choose your response to what life brings your way. Not all shame is bad. Sometimes it motivates people to make good and necessary changes. But shame that comes from abuse, rejection, abandonment, neglect, or judgment, or even from well-meaning professionals, can infuse horror and self-loathing into the soul. That's the kind of shame we will help you get rid of, with some cooperation on your part, and replace with hope and healing, along with renewed purpose, vision,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?